It's not often you get so much good Shiv synergy. Here, hopefully I can provide you some tips, Martial Gaming, here. Although we are going to be making some unusual choices, as usual, in our pursuit of our Slay the Spire Mastery Challenge, where the goal is to win with all of the different cards in the game. Cards that we have not yet won with will be displayed with a not mastered text at the top. And in order to achieve mastery of the card, we must get 2 of that card into our deck and then win against the heart on a 20. Much easier said than done. I think choosing a rare colorless card to start our run could be quite something. There's some really, really good ones. I also see that this is an Act 1 going into Slime Boss for the Silent, which can definitely be tricky. As for our path, I'm thinking we want to take... if I'm losing all my gold, I probably want to avoid all these early shops. I like a path that looks like this. Get a lot of upgrades here. We have to get through an early elite. But we might be able to take on the Burning Elite after the fact. Mark that Burning Elite in red here as a challenge option. We can also mark this as a challenge option and path around if we don't want to. And I like that. This path has what I call optionality. That means that when we reach some of these nodes, we can either path into the more rewarding but more difficult routes, or if we're not strong enough, we can avoid and survive a little bit longer and try to get stronger in other ways by, say, upgrading cards. That's cool. As far as these starts go, I think Transform a card is probably one of the strongest overall starts, but paying 99 gold for a rare colorless card could be very good. Several of the rare colorless cards are good for Silent in particular, like Apotheosis. There's also the Bomb, which is good against the Slime Boss in particular. All 3 of these are pretty exciting. Master of Strategy, Apotheosis, Sadistic Nature. Only one of these bears the label Not Mastered, and for once it's a genuinely good card, the Master of Strategy. Apotheosis is dang good at the start of a run. You can never really complain about having this card in your deck, especially as Silent. And Sadistic Nature could be good as well, a 0-cost power that lets us deal damage via debuffs. Poison is a debuff, Weak is a debuff, Strength Down is a debuff, and Silent can apply all of these and more. That said, the challenge says go for the strategy here. So I'm pretty happy with that. 0-cost, draw 3 cards, exhaust. Basically 2 more cards in hand at essentially 0 price. It's quite good. And there's a lot of things Silent can do with a little bit of acceleration. So I'll take it quite happily, in fact. And I'm also happy about this turn 1 here. We can heal the Spike Slime, neutralize the Acid Slime, and block all of the incoming damage. And then we draw 3 attacks in the Master of Strategy the turn after without being attacked. We don't even need to play the Master of Strategy. And in fact, I won't, because we know we're going to get attacked next turn. This enemy cannot debuff you twice in a row. Not on A20 anyway. Get him. Beautiful fight. We're offered more card draw, backflip / acrobatics, or an accuracy. Taking an accuracy blind is an interesting pick. Unfortunately, the game is under no obligations to offer us Shiv cards, which makes accuracy a little bit awkward here. Ha! Nice, Dr. Noodles. It's a good game. We'll be doing some more Monster Train this week for sure. My current plan is today we're going to be playing some Spire to start, and then I want to do a bit more Against the Storm later today and round out the cycle that we're in that game. Get one more prestige level. Tomorrow we're going to have a late start to the stream. I'll probably be starting about 4 hours later than our usual time. So deepest apologies to those who are here every day at the start of stream. I won't be until later on, but we'll be doing some Spire tomorrow. Later in the week, Brotato is launching for full release. That's pretty good. How does Baalorlord know this stuff? The Baalorlord is fed live information about the run via my computer and a delightful script. So Baalorlord has all sorts of cool info, such as the the blessings that we took, the boss relics that we've skipped, and the boss that we're fighting. Magic, indeed. Have we tried the cryptid yet? Yes, we have tried the cryptid yet in Potato. Did not succeed, but gotta get some more practice with the wonky taters. A times mastered. Oh, that's an interesting one, Holvater. Definitely not something I've been tracking. Duplicate or triplicate masteries. Let's take a backflip. Don't trust a accuracy to be any good. I'm already worried we might not have enough cards to take on this elite when we see it, but let's see what these events are. Transform could change everything here. Since we added a block card, I think we should transform a defend. That way we keep our current 5 strikes, which are our only sources of damage at the moment. Really important not to remove these before you have a better option. Infinite Blades. Fair enough. Fair enough. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, I guess. Oh, that's funny. I had no clue. Had no clue I was about to be handed an Infinite Blades of all cards. Scooby28, thanks for the Prime sub and the 5 months. The Mastery Challenge and mod have gotten you back into Spire. Appreciate the great content and work I put into keeping the game fresh and entertaining. Heck yeah. It's definitely what I'm here to do, is entertain myself, ultimately. Figure out ways to play this delightful video game that I still find interesting and entertaining, and then put that on screen for everybody else to enjoy, too. Huh, choke. Choke when I've got an Infinite Blades and a Master strategy is better than usual. It's usually not very good. All-out attack is also nice and generically useful, does damage to all enemies. Pretty good damage to all enemies, and it discards a card. Gotta say, this additional fight and rewards have definitely put us in the direction of taking on that elite fight. I think we take this choke. Okayest choke you'll see all day, that's right. Let's do it. And one more fight. Don't think we play choke here. I'm thinking backflip, defend, neutralize Infinite Blades. That sounds good to me. Once the Infinite Blades are in play, the choke becomes a lot more effective. Get him. Just looking to play these early fights without taking too much damage, or any if possible. So far, so good. I think we don't play the Master strategy here, we just full block. Okay, choke next turn, you got it. Might have even had a kill there, actually. But we have a kill now. Blessing of the Forge, a very good potion. Upgrades every card in our hand. And I do like either a Flying Knee, a Skewer, or a Predator. Actually, with the choke, I might be inclined to go Flying Knee. Gives us bonus energy on the next turn, and the deck has a lot of ability to draw cards. Predator is a bit more expensive. That said, Skewer can also really slap, especially if a deck can make more than 3 energy on a turn. It can really hit pretty hard. What changes would make Choke a viable card? I think it'd be a lot better if it was less initial damage and it was 1 cost. So that you could have more energy to play the other cards and really start to scale it. Otherwise, I would say upping the base damage just a little bit would be all you'd actually need. Bane, now there's a card that slaps. Is there such a thing as too much card draw? Yes. Yes. If you have 10 cards in hand, it's a sign that you have too much card draw. Ultimately, you cannot draw more cards if your hand is full. And so, when and only when your hand is full is are you at the point of too much card draw. Let's go Flying Knee here. I think it has the most utility with the choke and with all the additional card draw we've added. And I think we're on track to defeat this Burning Elite pretty handily. Ooh. Wasn't looking to see you, Mr. Merchant Man. Although I love that you offer me footwork, adrenaline, glass knife, unload, paper crane. In fact, this whole store is amazing. I just want to buy literally the whole thing. But of course, that's when you offer me the good stuff. Only when I can't afford it. I see how it is. I see how it is. I'll see you in a few floors for the Juzu bracelet and the whetstone. So, if we're going to upgrade one card and only one card going into this first elite here, we should actually upgrade the card with the most long-term value, because we can upgrade any card we need for the elite fight with the Blessing of the Forge. Choke is a reasonable upgrade if we're planning on using it for damage. It gets 2 more damage per card, although notably no more initial damage. Could upgrade one of our block cards for better block. I don't really like upgrading Flying Knee that much. I'd be down for a Neutralize upgrade. Neutralize upgrade is just fine. Let's do that. Normally you want to up your damage initially with your first few upgrades, but I don't feel like we're in immediate pressure of needing that. Again, in part because of the Blessing of the Forge here. Although this ain't the turn for the Blessing of the Forge. We've drawn Choke turn 1, which is unfortunately not when we wanted it. I do think I play Choke Infinite Blades here. It's better than any other 2-card or 3-card combo. We could do Strike Infinite Blades, but that's worse than Choke Infinite Blades. We could do Choke Strike, but that's going to be worse than Choke Infinite Blades as well. Cross 3 turns. It's not worth upgrading the Infinite Blades, as that becomes an 8, so let's just play Choke Infinite Blades. It also only makes the Choke do 2 more damage, so Blessing the Forge there would have been 2 damage, which is super not worth. This might be the Blessing of the Forge, because we can upgrade Shiv, Strike, Flying Knee. Next turn's a bit iffy. We're looking to redraw. We have 5 card draws, so we can draw back into damage pretty well. Let's see, how much damage would we actually do? We'll do 10 from Shiv Neutralize plus 11 plus 9 plus 9, which is 39 damage. That's pretty good. 72 minus 39 is how much? 33. So we have to do 33 damage next turn. Vaguely reasonable. Let's see what happens here. We have 4 energy as well. That's going to help. Let's do the Master Strategy first. Okay, we draw almost entirely block cards. We could also block this, potentially. Play backflip. Okay, that's not 33 damage, right? We've got 15, 25, 29 damage. Not quite enough. So that to me says we probably just want to block here. We could also use the Explosive Potion to kill right now. That's another option. Next turn, we can play Choke Flying Knee, which will deal 15 plus 11. Actually, no, we can do more than that, because we have a Shiv, too. So we can kill this thing next turn, easy peasy. Which means we're allowed to play Survivor, Defend this turn. Let me just double check here. That is going to give the Gremlin Knob 9 more strength from 3 more skills played. But we get 23 block. So let's see. How much will the Gremlin Knob do? The base value of this attack is what? 16. So 16 plus 9. Actually, plus 6. 16 plus 15. We'll have 15 strength on this Gremlin Knob. Times 1.5 for vulnerable, times 0.75 for weak. Means the Gremlin Knob will be doing 34 damage. And we'll have 23 blocks. So we'll take 11 damage here. Or we can use the Explosive Potion. I suspect the Explosive Potion is going to be more valuable in this fight than 11 health will be. So we should, or better yet, in this fight. And we don't have that many more potion drop opportunities. We should probably take these 2 fights. So let's not use the potion, I think is my conclusion here. And let's full block. Or block as much as we can. Take 11. Not too bad. We get a ninja scroll, 3 shivs at the start of combat. I deeply regret not picking that accuracy. That's pretty funny. Choke deck is go. This is great with choke. And presumably we take either deflect or distraction. Actually, I'm pretty happy with deflect when we have Master of Strategy, backflip, and choke. 0 cost, almost defend. Let's do it. Guess that means we probably want to upgrade the choke, huh? Seems to be the star of the show currently. Good potion, too. I'm going to go to this treasure chest, just because. Meal ticket. Heal us at shops. Silent loves any relic that heals, so this is a happy pickup for us. Meal ticket this early in the run is definitely going to be a bunch of healing. Definitely. Bouncy Robot, thanks for the 17 months in the tier 1 sub. So close to that 1.5 years. Am I ready to upgrade Master of Strategy? No, I'd much rather upgrade Deflect here. Let's do that. 7 block, 0 cost. Become cursed with doubt. Right before the Burning Elite and the Slime Boss. No way. We're barely going to win these fights as it is. I don't need your help dying, Mr. Serpent Man. Be gone. And let's fight a 144 health Lagavulin instead. Easy. Easy peasy. Probably didn't want to let all of those shivs cycle, but here we are. Seems like as good a start as any. Keep the Master Strategy for later. It sure is a lot of health this enemy has. But don't forget the power of choking. It's an awkward place for our deflect to be. I guess I don't have to draw it. I can play Defend, Survivor, Strike if I want to. Yeah, let's do that. Excellent draw. Show me choke. Oh, yes! Get wrecked. What health? Well, Might need that explosive potion in a moment. Let's see, can we get you to 10 health? Not quite, huh? Ouch. It's only take 9. Looks like we probably get to keep the potion, too. 6, 4, 2. That equals 12. We're clear. That wasn't too bad. Use one of our 2 potions. Lose about 10 health. Get rewarded with a potion belt to potentially keep this explosive potion all the way to the heart? Question mark? And we're offered Piercing Wail, Envenom, or Backstab. Probably going to take this Backstab. Although that is a slightly tempting Envenom. If we'd have taken the sadistic nature, Envenom would be a must. But I think Backstab does better for us here in the short term. Be baited by Envenom every time here? Yeah, it's really not that much damage for 2 energy in most fights. Not even in the Slime Boss fight is it particularly good. But Backstab looks great. We want damage and we want it now. We also want to take 2 more combats, maybe get 1 or 2 more potions. 1 more potion would be enough. Flying knee, shiv, shiv, shiv. Hiya! Yes. Second backflip for more card draw, or poison stab. I think I want more card draw with a deck like this. Smileface999, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Goal here is just get lots and lots of cheap cards and enable ourselves to draw and play many, many, many cards per turn. The more the better, really. Blades, stab. 39 health is fine. This would split, huh? I'm just gonna do that. Not bad. Reflex. I don't have reliable discard. One Piercing Wail is very good for Act 2 and is not bad for Slime Boss. If I'm immediately worried about Slime Boss, we might want to take Skewer. Skewer can hit pretty hard, especially with the Flying Knee. Can be played for 0 cost alongside Choke, or just played for 30 or 40 damage outright with an upgrade. I think we might need some additional damage to handle the upcoming acts, and Skewer is a pretty good way to get that. Green Scott says, if you have the Golden Idol, do you get more of your money back when fighting the bandit? No, you don't. Unfortunately, it will not multiply the money you steal back. To my knowledge, there's no way to get bonus money from that interaction. Yeah, where's our bottled Skewer? The Explosive Potion makes the Slime Boss a little bit less dangerous, but I do not think we are in shape to deal with the Slime Boss as we are reliably. I think there's a very reasonable likelihood that we perish if we go into the fight without taking a card here. Yes, you will heal more from the Bloody Idol because you're picking up money from the thief. That's true. I am going to take and upgrade this Skewer. I think we need it. Really like that we can draw that along slimes and not lose out on damage potential. Okay. Just going to do essentially as much damage as we can up front. Not cycling the Shivs. We just need to get Slime Boss as close to 75 health as possible here. Okay, there's the Skewer next turn, and it's already going to start putting in work here. Now, let's just stop here. Keep the Master Strategy. Draw this next turn. Play Shiv Skewer. Call it a day. This would be Shiv Strike Strike without the card pick, and I don't think that would be good enough. But 48 health. Can use this at a later time. Seems pretty good. You get double 18s and a bad draw. Well, yeah, and this is why I said we might not be in a good enough situation. Even with the potion here, we look like we're in a bad spot now. Classic move from these two. The green one is, I believe, more likely to attack us next turn, so they're a better target for the weakness. That's my understanding, anyway. Potion will not make a difference this turn, so no real benefit to using it yet. We drop to 12 health. We do not get attacked by this one. Could get a split here. Now I feel like we want to attack the front one because the front one is guaranteed to attack us next turn. I'm going to take one to get rid of a slime here. A draw could be essential. Okay, here's the turn for the explosive potion. Thankfully, we're not weakened here. In order to survive, we have to split them both, which is pretty bad. This would have been a much better turn to draw, perhaps Skewer on. Half health for these things is 24. Let's just throw this right now. Yeah, Slime Boss on Silent is scary. This is why I said we had to take Skewer and upgrade it, because if this happens and we don't have the Skewer, we're always dead. Even if we do have the Skewer, it looks like we might be dead anyway here. But we can at least try. I think we Flying Knee here and then focus on the kill on the front one. I think that's what we do. Get it down to 12. Okay, this looks pretty comfortable. We can kill the two that are attacking us. Don't want to draw these, do I? Would like to get back to damage. Let's do it like this. Not sure that'll be good enough. Just barely. I'll take it. Whew. Talk about a clincher. Dang. That was not easy. Did you know that I play games other than Slay the Spire? It's true. Catch me over on Baalorlord Plays for card games, RPGs, strategy games, and more. But we get through to the other side, and I see offered here some pretty juicy rewards. Got an unmastered rare card here, Unload, which is a little tempting, but perhaps more relevantly, with an empty potion belt, Alchemize to generate random potions is very strong. Nice upgrade to zero cost card too. Nightmare could make duplicates of a card. We could duplicate Deflect, Master of Strategy, Backstab. These aren't great. I'm eyeing this Alchemize quite a lot. I think we could try to take Unload just for the purpose of Mastery, but I don't feel like it does a ton in this deck, not compared to being able to stockpile potions, which is exceedingly valuable in the long term. Let's grab this. Yes, please. And crack our boss chest open. We're offered no energy choices whatsoever, meaning this run has to subsist on 3 energy for now. We can take Black Star for double relics off elites. We can take Tiny House for the old bunch of stuff. Or we can take the somewhat maligned Ring of the Serpent. 1 more card draw each turn. This gives us less initial card draw because we lose the Ring of the Snake, which is why this is not well regarded usually. With the deck as it is, I can actually see Black Star being pretty reasonable here. We can stockpile potions with the Potion Belt for the elites, and then get lots of relics if we can kill them. Otherwise, I think we're struggling here. In the short term, Tiny House is pretty good. We get to benefit from everything. The random upgrade, the 50 gold, the max health up, the card reward, and the potion. All of it benefits us in some way. So if we're worried about dying in the short term with the Black Star, the Tiny House might just be enough. It's a lot of small little advantages, but cumulatively, these do add up to quite a lot if you know how to leverage each of the bonuses it gives you. But only if you know how to leverage each of the advantages you get from Tiny House does it accumulate to anything. I think we should take the Black Star. I think that with our short-term boosting power, the Master Strategy, the Deflect Plus, the Turn 1 Shivs, and with the meal ticket healing us, we should be able to survive Act 2 initially. At least long enough to be able to get our hands on some elites here. There's one path that hits 3 elites, requires going to those first elites under less than ideal circumstances. I think being too greedy with the Black Star is not a good idea. You can definitely get killed by taking the wrong, too aggressive path here. So I'm thinking we should do this. Limit ourselves to 2 elites here. Get a heal from the shop, upgrade from the fire, then fight our first elite with several potions accumulated. And then we can do another elite and another shop later on in the act for the same purpose here. Get a 15 hit point heal from the shop. I guess we can go to either of these, depending on how we're feeling, and more upgrades. That's right. In the past, I have said, and to answer your question, Scott Wins, what change would I make to Tiny House to make it better? I would add a random common relic to its rewards. I think that would help make it enough of a cumulative effect to be a lot more appealing. How much gold do I recommend someone has before deciding to go to a shop, roughly? 300 or 350 if you're playing on Ascension 20 is the amount for it to be guaranteed good. But as long as you have enough for a relic of any kind, which is about 150, looks like on A20 you need 173 to guarantee you can afford a relic. That alone is enough. And then if you have relics that are boosting, then the threshold goes down. And in our case, given that we get a 15 hit point heal, it's worth going to a shop with very little money indeed. Come on, choke turn 1. Dang it. Well, certainly glad we have this Liquid Memories here. Can do a lot of damage with this card. This is not how you want the Chosen fight to go, usually. This is tolerable. Is it, though? Can you stack choke debuff? Yes. Is this a run where we'd actually happily take a bottled flame? Yes, I would love bottled choke, unironically. Especially if we could find a lantern or something. Let's see. 9 plus 9 plus 5 plus 10. Is only... 33. So I don't think I can kill this thing here. Not with the Liquid Memories. What I'm thinking is choke Liquid Memories on choke, then alchemize to get the potion back, but that doesn't even work. Next turn we can only skewer for 21 damage. Deal 14 here. Which leaves it with 28 health. Ugh. It's not good. I'm gonna choke Survivor, but I don't love it. 26. I can't math, apparently. Looks like this worked out, though. We might even, if we're lucky, be able to play the Alchemize after all. No. Okay, that's fine. Just keeping the really good potion is okay by me. We're offered an upgraded Sucker Punch. I do like cards that say plus on them. I do like upgraded Sources of Weakness, too. Although we know we can't get Paper Crane this run. I don't think that's a major consideration. Let's grab it. Would happily take a Prepared if it was upgraded, too. Ooh, we can take a heal here, although we're about to get a heal from the shop. Or we can look at 20 cards and choose one to add to the deck. Be pretty happy with anything that is 0 cost. Could maybe get an Accuracy. Terror. Terror is pretty good. Lots of poison offered. Second Infinite Blades. Footwork. Footwork is also very good. It's either Footwork or Terror. Terror definitely helps us kill Book of Stabbing. Yeah, both of these are pretty exceptional. One of each, please. I like that Terror upgrades to 0 cost, which is something this deck really, really needs right now. And I think for that reason I'm going to grab the Terror. Can this event drop rare cards? Yes. Yes, it can. It is indeed not that likely, but it sure can. Somebody was asking, what about AoE damage in this deck? Rip that bottled flame. That's funny. What about Panache? Is that an acceptable AoE solution for this deck? It might be. Who's our Act Boss? Our Act Boss is the Champ. I'd say Malaise is probably better against the Champ, but Panache might let us get through the elite fights more reasonably. Malaise also helps with the Book of Stabbing. That I agree with. Panache would be more of an answer to Slavers and the Gremlin Leader. I think I'm going to try it here. I think this is a genuinely useful addition. I wish I could afford a potion in addition, but alas. Correct answer was Bronze Scales, by the way. Any other answer was wrong. I'm just kidding. Finally, we get the turn 1 choke we've been waiting for. Let's kill you. Knock you out of the air. And I guess use Terror here? Sure. That was a fun turn 1. Ah, indeed. Oh no, 15. The single hit. How rude. Take a power potion. Cannot be allowed to get out of the ground. Get off the ground. Well, actually, hold on. No, let's do it this way. Need to keep you weakened as well. We do this. Somewhat difficult for us to actually activate Panache. Feels like we need a Blade Dance or something. Or just any other zero-cost card would be really, really welcome. I was really hoping one would appear here. Don't feel like Flying Knee or Dagger Throw are going to cut it without an upgrade. Oh yeah, Infinite Blades helps a lot. As long as we get the Infinite Blades in play, things will be a bit easier. The Forgotten Altar is here to make us lose health. What a bummer. Not taking the Decay Curse. We should probably upgrade Alchemize before the elite fight. We're at 39 health. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Not that one. This one. Yeah, this. And this is why I said that genuinely the potion from Tiny House would be pretty good. Even with the Alchemize, we were not able to even halfway really fill up the potion belt before having to fight this first elite. And it is the 3 jerks, and we did drop an Ash on turn 1. Excellent. Okay, this is looking like it might be not too bad. Definitely play Panache first. I'm wondering if we also Power Potion here. That seems pretty reasonable. How much damage do I have in my hand? Let's just do a quick check. Lots, actually. Tons. We can easily kill this slaver. Still use this, though. Either get 1,000 cuts, an After Image, better yet a Wraith form. And Venom's pretty good. And is that enough cards to actually play Panache twice? That would also potentially help. So we have to play 9 cards. Can I play all 9 of these cards? No. No, that... wait, no, yeah, no, that's impossible. Because you can't play both Skewer and Survivor. Either you're discarding a card with Survivor, or you're playing the Skewer and you have no energy left. So no, that's not possible without using the Liquid Memories. So let's plan just for 1 Panache proc then. I want to kill this man and then do as much damage as much block as possible, realistically. I'm wondering if we need to play the Infinite Blades. Probably don't get to. It seems like a luxury we can't afford here. So if can I fly knee and skewer for 1? That'd be 18. Actually, no, that'd be 20. Leaving him at 28. Minus 12. Goes to 16. To Shiv 2 times. Okay. And yeah, we're about to panache damage here as well. It's got effective 12 HP left. And cannot play all 5 of these cards. As much as you want to be able to. So one more Shiv won't do it right. He's at effective 7 HP. This only does 5. So we go Survivor, Skewer, Shiv. That mean no Infinite Blades. I think I'm okay with that. Might have been a way to get one more Shiv on the front guy. One more. Pretty exciting to be able to... another one. Let's get out of this fight with the fire potion intact. Feels very good indeed. So, who said we were waiting for the bottle on that panache? It's already here, and so is a kunai. You can't really imagine a better pair of rewards for this first elite. That's why, with a Black Star, sometimes you only really need to beat that first elite as a real challenge. What an amazing find. Every time we play 3 attacks, we gain dex, and we start play with panache in hand to do big area damage turn 1. And we're offered a Cloak and Dagger, or an Envenom, but definitely going to click Cloak and Dagger here. Now that we have the kunai. It's a block card and creates an attack card. There's also Tactician Plus, but the deck does not have reliable discard. So this is not that good. Okay, that was exciting. That was a very, very good combat. And we get to do a bunch of upgrades now. Including, let's upgrade Panache now that it's bottled. Make it 14 damage. Let's grab an Ornamental Fan. Always love having more than one of these attack-triggered relics, because you're essentially double-dipping on your trigger condition. We already have to satisfy 3 attacks in 1 turn. Now we get long-term block and immediate block. Go Ninja Go. The Black Star doesn't work here, but we're about to get 2 more relics because we have been knocked unconscious. Groggy and with a throbbing head, we awaken to find ourselves thrown in the center of a massive stadium. An armored giant with a golden crown says, "Time to fight, nerd. Get thrown into the arena." We can do 9 more. Get destroyed, fool. We even get potions out of the deal here. Perfect. Kerblam. Well done, weakling. Time for the real challenge. Stockpiling our resource is really going to pay off here in this combat. We got to beat a Gremlin Knob and a Taskmaster. It's actually not that bad. Usually by the time you're in the second half of Act 2, you're more than prepared for this. And I think that's definitely going to be the case here. Poor Gremlin Knob has no idea what's about to happen. But it ain't going to be pretty, that's for sure. Look at all that free block. Rorg indeed. How about you go kaput? Yeah, we can replace this. Get out of here, buddy. Smell you later. It's Dex Potion time. We get Ice Cream, allowing us to conserve energy between turns. An amazing relic. Question card for more card reward options. And another backflip, or a Fumes. I, for one, am taking third backflip here. Ice Cream is pretty exciting with the Kunai and the Panache. We can save up energy for a more explosive turn. This looks like a good time to use one of the Dex Potions. Let's see here. Avocado and Fungi Beast. Name a more iconic duo here. And these two are definitely some of the nastiest folks in the Spire, giving innocent travelers a very hard time indeed. But we can block for quite a lot here. These jerks. Let's do it this way. 23, huh? So we do have to play defend if we want a full block here. Or I can play Infinite Blades. I'm just going to play the defend. Frail me all you want. I find him quite hard to kill. By 2. She probably should have played Sucker Punch instead of one of those block cards there. Panache does the rest. Six Whoopers, thanks for the 17 months. One away from that 1.5 years. Heck yeah. Could use a potion here. We're at 50% chance to get another potion. I'm pretty happy with the current potion array, and we're only looking at 1 damage here. So let's just go Terror Survivor. Keep 1 energy. You can have 1. Seems quite reasonable. We don't, in fact, get a potion. We do, however, get a Blade Dance with a plus on it, which I'm going to take. Although Well-Laid Plans is also tempting. I think that Blade Dance with a plus is far better, activating the Panache essentially single-handedly, gaining us a point of dexterity and 4 block, and dealing a bunch of damage, all at the same time. That's pretty sweet. Definitely have more upgrades I want. I want to upgrade Terror and Cloak and Dagger, so let's just go here. Get a 15 hit point heal from the shop. Buy the second choke. And lock it in, because unfortunately we're too poor for the second Master strategy. And here we can remove a strike. Shard also tempting, of course, but not as tempting as Choke Mastery. The power. You're next. This is the choke deck. It's true. Pretty hard to get this card to work. Usually it's pretty terrible. Fun fact. We are, in fact, facing down the Book of Stabbing. Definitely a tricky opponent here. I think all we need to do is just be a little aggressive with our potions here. I think this is what we do. We go Fear Pot, Choke, Liquid Memories, Choke, Panache, Backstab. Dang. Still dead inside, thanks for the 13 months. Yeah, a little excessive, no kidding. In fact, I'm actually going to try to preserve this delicate creature for a turn or two so we can find our alchemize. There it is. Beautiful. And look at that, we're back to 4 potions too. So call it excessive if you want, but I call it no resource consumption. And I also call it another copy of Blade Dance Plus. Seems good to me. Onward. Upgrade this. If only we'd taken that accuracy. It's pretty funny. Alright, Mr. Champ. Goal in this fight, scale dexterity. Play a lot of attacks. Block for 1,000,000. Start by using the dex potion. Okay, that's fine. Not sure we want to use the strength potion. Definitely could be the case that we do. But I think we don't want to, at least not initially. So that we can get more dexterity before Champ reaches the half health point. We might want to use it at the halfway point. Might also want to save some energy with our ice cream here, not play these defends with the master strategy. Yeah, 14 block from 1 card. That seems pretty good. Buff and strength already, huh? Okay. Half health for Champ is 220. Let's get as close to that as we can. $220 exactly. I don't remember if Champ splits it exactly half. Not gonna push it. I don't think we need to use the strength potion. We can use the attack potion. Alright, let's do all the damage here. This would be a good time to consider attack potion. Let's do it. Where's finisher? No finisher? On this turn, Champ removes any debuffs and buffs strength tremendously. Alright, let's just be careful here. This I can kill. There we go. Skewer was on top too. GG. Excellent. Okay, Champ falls to our combined might there. We are offered a Storm of Steel, curious, but also Doppelganger, Phantasmal Killer, and Burst, all of which have their own fun interactions in this deck. Burst with the backflips is pretty dang powerful, or with the blade dances. Doppelganger with Ice Cream can be quite a draw engine. Storm of Steel can make a bunch of dexterity. A lot of good options. 15 decks if we couldn't kill, we could at least block. With most draws, Asui Kitsune. There might have been a draw that was something like 3 strikes, 1 defend. And then some other card that doesn't quite get there. It's possible. I like all of these options. Although a lot of our damage is actually Choke and Panache, which won't benefit from the Phantasmal Killers. So maybe I lean more towards Burst. Burst or Doppel. Yeah, where's the Chemical X? Would love a Chemical X in this deck. Let's go Burst. It's a good upgrade, too. Our next 2 skills get played twice. Sozu or Sacred Bark. I like it. Or Empty Cage. Remove 2 cards. Sozu says, get more energy, but no potions. Whereas Sacred Bark says, double the effectiveness of your potions. Note that we can generate our own potions, and we can hold up to 4 of them at once. So I think the Sacred Bark is very strong. More energy per turn is really, really valuable, especially with Ice Cream. How's it going, Sparta Fun? My 820 rotating record still stands. No one has yet beaten 20 wins in a row. Most Aspire records have stayed as they are for quite a while at this point. I'm going to go with that Sacred Bark. Nerdiv currently on win 2. Well, you're almost there. Just need to add a 0. Shouldn't be hard. How many elites can we get? I see they're all... What the heck? Hello? I guess we get 2. And that'll do. And we can get a bunch of card rewards, I suppose. Otherwise, a little underwhelmed here, honestly. How event heavy do we feel like we want to go here? Events could be good for fighting things like Mind Bloom or Double Orb Walkers, both of which would be very happy to fight. Cam Guy DV with a full year. It just keeps going and going. Does the act number change the way map nodes are generated? Not to my knowledge. Not aware of any between act map generation changes. Guess we have to go this way to start. Okay. I don't need to go to 2 shops. I don't think so anyway. You jerks! We've been talking about how Darklings are jerks recently. I'm gonna double backflip here. There we go. That's how it's done. 3 dexterity on turn 1. And the hourglass to help us out. Good fight. Unupgraded Blade Dance. Still kind of decent. Feels like we can just take the 2 upgraded ones. We don't need more cards. 1 more backflip wouldn't be terrible, though. I'm going to take 1 more backflip. Tez91, thanks for 13 months in the Prime sub. And I don't need 2 weak potions that are 6 turns a week each, so let's take this colorless potion. Upgrade potion is also not that good. Let's just use this now. Damage to all enemies. Upgraded backflip. Well, I slightly regret not picking the earlier one. I'm still going to click that one. It's only a slight regret after all. 2 artifact could be very useful for hearts. This is probably a potion we should try to keep to the end game. If we find a speed or flex potion, we can break the game, essentially. So let's lose the other weak potion. Keep this array of potions. Writhing Mass. This enemy can be quite nasty. Every time they take unblocked attack damage, they'll change what they're doing, which definitely may or may not be a good thing, depending. Ice cream definitely makes this a little bit easier. Potentially good potions make it a bit easier, too. We got double Dark Shackles. Looks pretty good. I guess I could choke then. Oh, can I ever. Not that one. Good. Should have maybe bursted that. That's okay. Now we can burst it. Another colorless potion. Sneaky Strike, Dash, Noxious Fumes, or Acrobatics. So many backflips, I don't really feel like Acrobatics is all that valuable. Especially with so few energy sources in this deck. We really don't want to be spending energy just on card draw. We would like to make block or attack at the same time. So, skip, I say. Keep the current potion array. Okay. One more nasty fight. It's triple Jawworms. Actually should not be bad at all here. I'm going to keep the explosive potion for Reptomancer. But we'll use the colorless potion. Double Magnetism. Make me Hand of Greed. Or else. Would I take an outmaneuver? Yes. I think that would be a really big improvement. To our energy here. I'll pretty happily take an escape plan, as this can block for 0. Normally the amount of block this provides is not that important, but if you're getting lots of dexterity, it becomes huge. So it could be 0 cost, draw 1, block for 13, 15, whatever we need. And that's pretty good. Accuracy is here. So is Membership Card. Rhythm Prism, thanks for the 15 months. Choke Panache, one of your favorite combos? Glad to hear it. There's the Speed Potion. Oh, no. We gotta buy this. Gain 10 Dexterity. At the end of your turn, lose 10 Dexterity. Nothing in the shop is as good as this is. Yeah, at least when we combine it with the Ancient Potion here. And I really like combining that with a Striker move. We can buy a Membership Card and the Speed Potion. I don't think so. Do we want that Membership Card? How much money are we going to get for the rest of the run? 30, 60, 90? I'm actually not sure it'll pay itself back. No, we're only getting about 90 more gold, so I don't think this will actually be a net gain at this point of the run. We're too far in. It's going to go Speed Pot Striker move. Do not feel like we need that accuracy at this point. Oh, now there's a turn 1 I can get behind. Let's use the Strength Potion here. Kill this Nemesis ASAP. Gain 2 intangible. That is definitely the sort of thing that can help make our run very secure. Root Reducer, thanks for the 11 months, almost a full year, and Zim Martin with the half year, 6 months. Yeah, we're down to effectively 1 potion slot that we're willing to use for now, but we're in a very good spot, so I have no complaints. Sucker Punch and call it, or do I Cloak and Dagger? Do a lot more damage with Cloak and Dagger, but we won't weaken this opponent, which could be really important. Let's just weaken them. Still play that, though. Pretty good turn 1. Good. We should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. Can always kill with the Explosive Potion if we have to. Strawberry for a bit more max HP, always welcome. Frozen Egg to upgrade any footworks we find or well-laid plans. Not too into dodge or roll here. If I could get the same relic twice, what would be the most broken? Kunai would definitely be a top candidate for sure. I like double question card a lot, or double potion belt, 6 potion slots. Just picturing some fun things you could do. 2 incense burners, even if they were on the same number, it'd be 2 turns of intangible, which is obscenely good. This deck really just needs an outmaneuver. And then we're in the business. One, two, three. No, we probably just want to keep the energy. We can play this one at least. Keep the rest. Okay, 100% hit rate on this escape plan. That's good. So we do choke, then blade dance, then the rest, then the rest. Might as well use the explosive potion here as well. Energy pot for 4 energy with ice cream is very good. Want to play the attacks before the skills because of the additional dexterity from the kunai. Even though the giant head has the slow debuff. Might as well do this. Weaken the giant head for 2 turns and activate the panache. Of course, now we only have 3 energy this turn, which could lead to some spookitude. Can we kill it in time? Looks like yes is the answer. 2 more relics, please. I'd love one that makes energy if you've got one. Nope. Stone Calendar does damage on turn 7. And the Preserved Insect makes the next elite we fight easier to kill. Flechette's Plus. Damage per skill in hand. It's okay. I think we've got our damage pretty well sorted, though, yeah? We're looking for energy, survivability. There's energy. Unfortunately, I have to take the Sapphire Key. Dang it. Bummer. Let's recall here. Okay, I think we want to take events. We're looking for more relics. We've got very good potions already. There's not a lot of cards that could dramatically improve the deck. But sure, I'll look at some potions. Let's look at 3 potions. If we can find the right potions. Oh. Yeah, I'll gain 10 max health. And then pick up a fairy in a bottle that heals us to 60% if we die. That sounds grand. I like that. I like that quite a lot. Quite a lot. Now we're almost out of good upgrades. I could upgrade Master Strategy or maybe some of our blocker damage. Upgrade the Flying Knee. Upgrade the... I could upgrade the other Choke. Don't think I want to upgrade Infinite Blades. Choke upgrade doesn't matter that much. It is the Choke deck, though. It's thematically appropriate. Alright. I'll be convinced on that merit. Let's do one more event. Surprise! It's the Darklings. Hello, Darklings. So nice to see you again. And by nice, I mean... this is terrible. No Infinite Blades for us, unfortunately. Double Alchemize, however, well, probably not actually happening here, huh? I have basically a perfect set of potions. Definitely not feeling motivated to change what's going on here. Okay, well that one does seem a little better. Fill the empty potion slots with random double strength potions. These are still bad. I think that's better than the Fairy in a Bottle, as we know exactly what the timing for the use of these 3 will be. So let's get rid of this one. Replace it with that. So many acrobatics, but again, with only 3 energy per turn, I really can't afford to spend my energy on being an acrobat. It's just not where we're at. This can stay. Uh-oh. Fair enough. Yep, that's fine. Not a curse, I'll take it. Just play this to get rid of it. Bank some energy. That's a good turn. Very good turn indeed. Heal hook. No thanks. Onwards. To glory. Good sleep for 11 health here. That surely doesn't feel necessary. Let's upgrade this master strategy, which we never did find a second copy of. Classic. We saw one in a shop that we couldn't afford, but that doesn't do it. Definitely want to target Donu first in this fight. Donu is the strength buffer of these two. Will constantly escalate their damage output over time in this combat, which can definitely lead to spooky times. As long as we can steadily gain dexterity, maybe bank some energy at some point, we'll be okay here. Even if it costs us some of our hit points. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Let's bank one energy for a future turn. This is where having so many backflips in this deck should be coming in handy. Didn't quite work out here, though. Good highlight as to why removing every strike you can is important to avoid disaster draws like this. Dang. Quantum, thank you so much for the 2 months of support and the Prime sub. Ouch. Could have used Ghost in a Jar to save some health there, although didn't feel like it was necessary. Unfortunately, we bricked our draw again, which is getting increasingly dire now. I don't think I can kill the donut this turn either, huh? Shoot. That's unfortunate. I'm going to try to keep our potions for Time Eater, potentially. I'm really hoping we don't fight Time Eater. Oops. Wasted some damage there. But with Donu down, the fight's essentially over. Still, that cost us far more health than we would have liked. Kyler Durin, thanks for 34 months of support. Here we go. So, if we're fighting Awaken 1, this next fight should be pretty easy. If it's not Awaken 1, we might have to use some of the potions to survive, but it is Awaken 1, and that's great news. This boss never scales their attack power except when you play powers, and we only have 2 powers in this deck. I think we are going to play the Panache. Go to 4 strength Time Eater. 4 strength Awaken 1 means we need to block for about 40 per turn. We can do that. Might not want to use the Alchemize immediately, though. We might have a need for it. Let's see, if I want to play 6 attacks, I have to play the Choke. Okay, that's fine. Should take some turn 1 damage. We'll use the potions to stay alive if we have to. But really, ideally, only if we have to. Tick 1. It's got to block 7 by 4. Okay, that's easy. Cool. I think we get to keep our potions. Which is exceedingly important for our overall plans here. Again, we want to get as much dex as possible and bank as much energy as possible. Build as big a safety net as we can for this fight. That way when these turns come, we can still deal with them pretty easily. Stopping whenever we get a full block, and our kunai is at 0. No need to play further cards. Good. Good. So here, for example, I could go choke Sucker Punch, but I don't really want to. We can bank more energy if we don't. Continue to let Infinite Blades and the Alchemize go for now? I think so. Feel pretty comfortable here. Looks like we need to kill this turn, and we can. Bye-bye. Good. Oops. Okay, that's fine for next turn. Gotta leave something. Voids added to the draw pile are extra spooky here because we have so little energy in the first place. And followed up by a nasty multi-attack could really spell our end here. Just go deflect, Blade Dance. Don't play a choke. Now we can play this. It's a fine card draw next turn. 6 energy minus 2 equals 4. 4 is still enough for this not to be a disaster. Very good. Why is choke in brackets on that command? Because we already have 2 of them. That means we just have to win the run. Looks like we've got a good hold on this. Alright, let's just lose that now. So close. GG. A mere 18 turns of combat. But we prevail against the Awakened one. We get on to Act 4 with all of these potions, and I cannot stress enough just how valuable this full potion belt is for the very end of the game here. Two thump, two thump, two thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of this dexterity? Deal 1966 damage, a good year. Let's go. Do we rest in Act 4 since we don't need upgrades? We get very little health from resting. Note that we get 15 hit points at the shop, meaning we're going to go to 85 out of 88. I think I'd rather upgrade one of our backflips than rest. For only 3 health. There's the outmaneuver. It's not too late. That said, well-laid plan... we could also afford well-laid plans. Well-laid plans with a plus on it, which is exceptional. Against well-laid plans? What do you mean, against well-laid plans? Real talk, what do you mean against? They're both mine now, and I'm going onward. That's just how it is. Real question is, can we handle these two nerds without using a potion? I have no idea. That I'm not sure about. We kill the shield turn 1. That would be pretty helpful. I don't think we can do that much damage, though. I think we can only do about 20 or 30 damage. I do think we probably want to kill the shield first, though. Let's put our damage here. Go backflip. Terror, unfortunately, does little to nothing. I'm going to use it on the spear to remove artifact, but I don't think it'll matter too much. Probably wanted to use it to turn around as well. Now that I think about it. Bank 1 energy for next turn. We can always Ghost in Jar. Worst case scenario, right? And this is exactly 32 damage. Yeah, that's the ghost. Okay, I'm fine with that. We can get a new potion. When do you want to kill the shield first? If you can't kill the spear in a reasonable time frame, specifically by turn 2, going for shield first can be the better move sometimes. In this case, we're actually just still intangible, though, so it's not as important. Backflip, double outmaneuver. Definitely. Just keep the rest of that energy. Seems fine. Seems good to me. What do we get? We get a block potion. 24 block in a jar. That's pretty good. It's not a ghost in a jar, but it's almost the same. If you squint really hard. There we go. We get Happy Flower every 3 turns in energy, and a Toy Ornithopter. Whenever we use a potion, heal for 5. And we're offered well-laid plans again. That's pretty funny. That's very funny. Acro Plus is okay. Endless Agony is also not bad for getting us kunai. I think we just skip them all, actually. Some value to having a second well-laid plans. But only some. Ultimately, I'm not too worried about the heart. We've got some really good potions here, and I think our odds of winning this fight are very high. Because we start the fight with 10 dexterity. Although we should play Panache Terror first. Maybe escape plan too. Yeah, that feels right. Then Ancient Potion. Guess we might as well play one attack first. Speed Potion. We have 10 Dexterity and an artifact at the start of this. I'm also going to apply a lot of Weaken to the Heart here. Did I want to choke on this turn? I guess we could. I think I'd rather save the energy. Cool. We're gonna get a lot of healing off that Ornithopter. Starting next turn, looks like. By the way, the backflip is already 15 block. That's right, no choking. Might as well play this. We could also retain it. Play the Slimed, keep Flying Knee Deflect. No, playing the Flying Knee, play the Slimed, keep Backflip Deflect. I think I'm going to use the Block Potion on this turn. Oh, heck yeah, that lets me burst out maneuver. Yeah, we're going to use the Block Potion on this turn so that I can drink the Entropic Brew and figure out what else we got. Which will send us back to full health. Liquid Memories, Power Potion, Poison Potion, Swift Potion. Let's start with the Power Potion. What do we got here? Double Footwork, Double Accuracy, or Double Tools the Trade. I am going to take Double Accuracy. That's a lot of damage for us. So is this Poison Potion, for the record. Yeah, damage mostly solved. Let's go Burst, Double Outmaneuver, Double Blade Dance. Heal next turn, whatever, just use this now. Keep these. Handsome Bigfoot! How you doing? And hello, Naiwa. The heart stands no chance versus the double choke deck. So they say. Let's play. The Chokening. No burst for this Alchemize. Just make another Poison Potion. 23 poison on the heart. In a deck that doesn't even have poison cards. That's kind of funny. Could have Liquid Memories burst. Maybe I should have done that. Keep this. Hey. You can't do that. $22 block. So if I want a full block, we have to use the memories here. I'm going to do that. Get Cloak and Dagger back. Cloak and Dagger and backflip. Excuse me. And then we can play the Blade Dance if we want to. Might as well. Keep this and this. Power these backflips, man. crazy. Truly comfortable heart fight, thanks to all these potion-related relics. GG, Mr. Hart. Say hello to Stone Calendar for me. GG. Choke Mastery get. If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And don't forget to check out Baalorlord Plays for variety content. Click the blue Baalor icon to subscribe.